Hello, I'm Juan Fernandez. We want to update you on the stories we're working on tonight. This is CBSLA.com's The Rundown. The LAPD says a man arrested for assault in Santa Monica is the same person who murdered two homeless men in downtown LA. Today's victim was hospitalized with blunt force trauma to the head after the attack near 7th and Broadway. The suspect's identity has not been released. Santa Monica police have not said if he's linked to the murder of another man under the Santa Monica Pier. Supreme Court nominee Brett Kavanaugh told Fox News tonight that he's never sexually assaulted anyone and that he's not backing down. Kavanaugh now faces two allegations after Deborah Ramirez told The New Yorker that Kavanaugh exposed himself to her in college. A California professor, Christine Blasey Ford, says Kavanaugh assaulted her in high school. Kavanaugh calls those false accusations and says he has President Trump's support. The man accused of being the dine and dash dater pleaded not guilty today in a Pasadena courtroom. Prosecutors say Paul Gonzalez set up dinner dates with women, then took off before the check came, leaving them with the tab. He faces 2 misdemeanor counts after the judge dropped felony extortion charges. Gonzalez is due back in court on October 25th. Congress is calling for changes to airplane seats. The new bill would order minimum requirements to give passengers a break from shrinking legroom and alleviate safety concerns about evacuating cramped planes in an emergency. The bill would also ban bumping passengers who have already boarded a plane and make it illegal to put any live animal in the overhead bin. The bill is part of a funding package the House may vote on this week. Now here's meteorologist Amber Lee with a look at weather.
Hi, Juan. So temperatures today a little bit cooler than normal, and that means a little bit more fall-like across the Southland thanks to a low pressure system to the north of us. We topped out at 79 degrees for downtown LA. Normally we should be at 82. This is what it still feels like outside. Still pretty comfortable. 80s for Van Nuys, 79 for Ontario, 74 for downtown LA. And you can see that compared to this time 24 hours ago, we are down by 6 to 7 degrees in the Inland Empire, 5 for Van Nuys and 3 for Camarillo. We have the lingering sea breeze that will continue to stick around until this low pressure system pulls away from us. So the breezes are pretty gusty right now in areas like Lancaster and Apple Valley. We have the breezes through the Inland Empire, and the winds are starting to pick up right along the coast. Tonight, the marine layer should be increasing once again, maybe not quite as thick as what we saw early this morning, but then we will start to see that marine influence shrink as a high pressure system starts to make its way closer to us. Temperatures slowly warming up starting tomorrow, still staying below average, but then we're looking at above average conditions by midweek, and then a big cool down by the time we head into Friday. And the reason for that is we have this high pressure system. As I mentioned, it will bring us the above average conditions Wednesday and Thursday. But take a look at this low right behind this high. It's what we call a cutoff low. It's going to make its way over to Northern California, potentially bringing the first rain of the fall season. It's not going to rain here in Southern California, but because that low is to the north of us, it will bring in much cooler conditions as we head into Friday and also into Saturday. So here's a look at our highs for the next 7 days, gradually warming up. You can see Wednesday and Thursday will be probably the warmest days of the week before things finally start to cool down by the end of the week and into this upcoming weekend. So temperatures will go anywhere from the upper 80s for the IE to the upper 90s by Thursday, mid 90s for the high deserts to the upper 90s by Thursday.
Amber, thank you. Join us on CBS 2 News at 5, 6, and 11 for the latest on your weather forecast and all your top stories. This has been your CBSLA.com's The Rundown. For Amber Lee, I'm Juan Fernandez. Have a great night.